Before we start today's video, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is my opinion and my opinion only. I'm not really going to be focusing on everything, but some of the key things that I find the game to just not be enjoyable. And the goal of this video is to see if the developers will, I don't know. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Black Ops 6 and what the developers can do to make it better and honestly just fix the game. Alright, to start us off, we're going to be talking about the balance of the game and the guns. So first we're going to talk about the guns. The guns are good, alright, like I'm not going to be like, oh dude, the guns suck. The guns are actually pretty good. My favorite is probably the AMES or the M4, maybe the Jackal, but it's just, the guns don't make the greatest sense. And what I mean by that is like the M4 going against the Tanto from a decent mid-range battle. The Tanto sometimes will come out on top, which honestly shouldn't make any sense whatsoever. You could have the best build on the M4, right, and a mediocre build on the Tanto, and you'll lose, and the Tanto will win. Which honestly, I don't see how that makes sense, because it really shouldn't. You're in a mid-range fight, and the Tanto is supposed to be a close range, and you lose. How does that work? An SMG is supposed to be for close range. M4, assault rifle, is mid to long. Yeah, I suppose it could be used for short, close range, but it's mainly mid, long range. So it doesn't make sense why the Tanto should win in a mid-range battle when it's in close range. And it honestly just gets me really angry that I lose those fights in either Warzone or multiplayer or ranked. I don't think the Tanto isn't ranked, but it's still really annoying regardless. And I feel like if you're going to leave that in the game, what's the point? Honestly, just get rid of it. Like, there's no point on having that in the game. It just ruins it. It ruins the fun. Like, people are trying to have fun in this game, and yeah, I suppose some people are taking it serious, but regardless, it shouldn't. It should actually make sense, instead of it being a dumb gunfight that honestly leads to brain dead results. I just feel like it could be so much better than what it is, so that the game itself can be a fun and enjoyable game, instead of it being ruined by the dumb mechanics of it. Alright, now let's talk about balance. The balance of the game, I want to say, is not bad, but it also is just not good. In all honesty, it could be so much better than what it is right now. I feel like it isn't overly fair, because there's so many angles on maps and places on maps where you can't see your opponent. And if we're talking fairness, let's be completely honest, that's not fair at all. That's so cheap and ugh. And it's just like annoying to go up against, and it happens every single match that I play, and I feel like it could be better. And yeah, maybe turning up your brightness might help, but I've done that countless times, and it's honestly only worked twice, and they go to the same spot, and you just can't see them. Like, for example, in Nuketown, you can't really do anything about brightness because it's just a very vibrant map, but there's an angle that you could see in this video later. I don't remember the exact timestamp. I'll put it up on the screen or in the description, one of them. And this dude keeps shooting, and he's hiding in the door in the bluish, aqua, whatever color house, and he's shooting towards the yellow one where you're walking out, like on the right hand side. Again, I'll put a picture of that up, and he's just shooting consistently. He's not stopping, he's just shooting, and you can't see where this dude is, and he can see you. And I find that so unfair, and it's just like, why? And if we're also talking fairness, I just shot at the wall because these walls are paper thin. on this map. Paper thin. Paper. Not even like paper. You could shoot through any point on this map and it will go through. And I personally feel like that is the stupidest thing ever. That shouldn't even like happen. Because from what I can remember, wallbangs were not overly easy to hit. Yeah, you could hit them, but they weren't as easy as shooting through paper. Like, what? I don't understand. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you like making the walls so thin that you could just shoot and then you just get kills? Yeah, I feel like on fences that's fine, but on house walls, in cars, in trucks, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And that's just, I feel like that's just completely unfair. I feel like the fairness of that is just, there's not a lot of fairness in the game, and it's just kind of dumb. So I'm really hoping that maybe you could like just tone it down a little bit, make it more fair for everybody. Alright, so there's two more things I want to talk about before we get into another thing. I want to talk about sensitivity in Pre-Fire. Two totally different things on entirely different spectrums of gaming. Like, one's just sensitivity, which really shouldn't be a problem, but it is. And Pre-Fire, that's something that they can't really fix. I'm not expecting the developers to fix it. It's more of like a me problem, but I'm still gonna complain about it because I don't understand it. Like, I know how to Pre-Fire, sure, but it makes no sense because these people are just running around corners, and I already have my finger on the trigger. I'm pushing it down, and I die. I'm the first one dead. My finger's already on the trigger again. I'm holding it down already again, and I'm dead like that. Like, how does that make sense? I'm pre-firing their pre-fire, and I get pre-fired before I can pre-fire them. Like, please, like, bro, give me at least once. I don't think I hit one in this video, which honestly makes me so mad, and it doesn't make any sense at all. Again, I know how to pre-fire. I know pre-firing. I understand how it works. I understand everything about pre-firing. But the thing I don't understand is how come I pre-fire and their pre-fires hit me before I can pre-fire them. That's one of my issues. And another thing is the sensitivity. Sensitivity is so whack in this game. In Modern Warfare 3, I was actually pretty good at the game. You know, you only saw me play Warzone because I only had that on my PC. But in multiplayer, I easily got a 60 up. Whether it was Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and in Domination, I reached 100 countless times. But I can't do that in this game because I can't snap to people's heads or bodies fast enough. And I feel like that's an insane problem that I really shouldn't be having. And I recently figured, not recently, but I figured out a while ago that they completely updated the entire thing. So if you had like a 2 point something in Modern Warfare 3 and you put that on Black Ops 6, it is totally two different things because they equal different numbers now. I find that insanely dumb. I feel like they should have kept it the same. And because it truthfully just, it does not make any sense. Why would you change the sensitivity equivalence? I don't even know what to call it. But like, why would you change it? What's the reason? I get, you want a totally brand new, fresh, awesome, sweet, totally like, I get it, you want a totally new game. Don't change the equivalence for the, I just find it so dumb, bro. I just find it so dumb. Because I can't play like I used to anymore. Like, I just can't. And it's just frustrating. That's also partially a me problem. But it's also, why would you change it? In a way, so it also is their problem. I don't know. But that's just how I feel about it. And I feel like if they were to bring it back, like Modern Warfare 3, equivalence, numbers, whatever you want to call it, I feel like it would help out the community a lot. Alright, let's talk Warzone. I tried Warzone multiple times since Black Ops 6 has been out and the Omni movement has been in it. I don't like it. It is so bad. The Omni movement just makes it so hard to play because everyone's just, I don't know, automatically master at it. And the guns just don't, I'm talking about the guns again. It just doesn't make any sense. Again, you could have a really good build on a gun and you're dead in 2 seconds. You die so quick in Warzone. Weapons, yeah, that matters. But, dude, you could be fully plated and it's like dying in hardcore. It's so dumb. My bad, I almost got it. But like, it's just dumb. Genuinely dumb. And I feel like, again, I'm going back to Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was so good. It was a perfect Warzone. Like, yeah, sometimes it was unfortunate, but it was a really good game. And I miss it. I haven't played Warzone since the BO6 release. I haven't played it since. I have tried coming back to it, and I just can't play it. I can't play the game at all, and it's so frustrating because I was so used to everything, like the guns, the movement, everything like that, and trying to go back to that is just so different. It took me forever to get used to Modern Warfare 3 and to actually get wins and kills and everything like that. BO6 is totally different because now we have to learn the movement. Now we have to learn the meta. Now we have to learn how to use guns, or at least the guns in Warzone. Now we have to know how to snipe. Now I have to know how to use the M4 at a decent range. It's like, yeah, I know how to do all that, but at the standard that I have to learn it too, if that makes sense, I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my time. At that point, I could just be playing zombies for like 3 hours. I did miss round-based zombies, by the way. Round-based zombies is pretty chill. Or at that point, I might as well just play like 50 rounds of multiplayer. That would probably be a better outcome than playing Warzone. Like, they gotta fix Warzone, man. I loved Warzone. I loved Warzone. I can't play it. I can't. That, I don't really want to consider just a me issue because I know there's other people that don't like it. I've seen countless videos about it where they're like, hey, we gotta talk. And it's like, yeah, we do. We really gotta get everything like fixed and back to the way it was. Because it's just dumb how it is now and no one really likes it. Let's be honest with ourselves here. I think majority of the people that play Warzone are just playing because it's a free Call of Duty. They don't play it because they enjoy it. They play it because it's a free Call of Duty. Instead of having to buy the actual thing. At that point, just get Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. You get multiplayer for free anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, it's actually so bad. They really gotta fix it, dude. Alright. The last issue that I'm going to talk about is the lobbies. In specific, skill-based matchmaking, or SBMM. To elaborate on this idea, I feel like what they claim is just not true. Their claim is to have fair fights, and I just don't believe it. I just don't see it at all. I only say this because, as you can tell by the gameplay, I'm really not the greatest, I don't know, player at all. I would say I'm like okay or mediocre. Not obviously not the best. I'm trying to get there though. But in my lobbies, I'm getting like mainly campers or like better players than me, and it's like, what's up with that? Because honestly, if it's skill-based matchmaking, I should be getting people around my level. And in all honesty, it's kind of rare for me to get people that are in my level. And it's also kind of rare for me to get people that are worse than me. And I, like, how does that make any sense? You know? Honestly, I find it kind of aggravating at times when I'm getting people that are just slaughtering the lobby. when it's supposed to be quote unquote skill based matchmaking. It's just dumb. Like it makes me, it honestly makes me mad when they claim that we as the players are gonna have fair fights in the game, and it doesn't go that way. It goes the complete opposite way of what they said, and they don't do anything about it at all. It's like saying like, oh yeah, I'll hang out with you, or no. A good thing is like your friends are like telling you to hop on, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I'll get on in 5 minutes. And 5 minutes go past and you're not on. 10 minutes, you're not on. 15 minutes, you're not on. 30 minutes, you're not on. An hour, you're not on. You're telling lies. I hate liars. I think a lot of people hate liars. So what's the point of telling your gaming community or whatever that you're gonna do one thing, and that's to have fair fights, and you're just not gonna do it? Anyway, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this long form content. I don't know, I haven't done anything like this. This is my first time like editing and everything, but let me know if I should do more. If you guys liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Deuces.